Hello world, this is Dennis, and in today's video I'm going to be going over my top albums of 2016. I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm not doing a countdown or anything like that. This is just the albums I listened to in 2016 that I really liked. Now, before I show them off, I want to preface this video by saying that not all of these albums came out this year. Some of them were albums I discovered this year and really liked, and I just remembered that one of them is actually sitting over there. So, crap. Okay, let me go grab that real quick. Sorry about the technical difficulties. How's the lighting looking? Okay. Sorry if I keep looking to the side here. Trying to see how the lighting looks. I'm shooting from a different angle and see if that helps. But anyhow, one of my favorite albums from this year that I've listened to that, didn't come out this year was Veil of Maya's Matriarch. Now, Veil of Maya is, I don't know if you call them like a metalcore or a deathcore band or something like that, but it's, the kind of metal that I like where it's loud and loud screaming and stuff, but it's also got clean vocals. Obviously, the track that caught my attention off of this album was Mikasa. Well, actually, that's not the only thing that caught my attention on this album. My brother knows the lead singer of this band, and when we were at Best Buy, not last year, but in 2015, my brother pointed out this CD and, mentioned that his buddy is the lead singer. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to pick up a copy too just to listen to it. And I think I only listened to it once in 2015, but it was last year where I really listened to this one over and over again, and it is a darn good album. So if you don't have any in your collection already, I highly recommend it. Veil of Maya's Matriarch. Good album, very good album. Another album I picked up this year that obviously didn't come out this year, but it's, new to me, is Death's Leprosy. I've heard Infidel Amsterdam talk about this group over and over again, and from what I understand, this is one of those albums that if you're a metalhead and you don't have in your collection, shame on you. I think those were his words exactly. So I got this from Half Price Books this year, actually just a couple months ago. The one up in Appleton, Wisconsin now has a metal selection, which is awesome. That's why I can't wait to go next weekend and use my gift card, because I'm going to come home with a lot more metal CDs. Plus, I also signed up for the Metalhead box, so every month I'll have some more CDs to show off in unboxing videos. But this is a very good album. The sound kind of reminds me of early Mortification, kind of like Break the Curse. Obviously not Scrolls of the Megaloth for the self-titled album. It's a little hard to describe, but to me it sounds like that's where Mortification got some of their inspiration from. Overall, it's a really good album, and I highly recommend it to any metalhead who hasn't added this album to their collection. Now this is also something that's, new to me this year, and I have to try to remove the sticker, but it's a 2 CD set from Obituary. You got Slowly We Rot and Cause of Death. This is, more old school. I don't know if you would classify it as American death metal or whatever, but, these are one of the who's of, death metal, like, Cannibal Corpse, 6 Feet Under, stuff like that. And I really enjoyed it. And it was actually a good deal. I got 2 albums for $12.99, but that's, because it was used. So if this was brand new and it's original plastic wrap, it'd probably be a lot more expensive. But for $13, getting 2 albums is a good deal. And admittedly, I've only listened to each album twice, but I definitely liked what I heard. I'm going to be re-listening to it over and over again this year, just to get a better handle, I don't know how to describe, boy, I'm bad at doing reviews and stuff like that. I get bogged down because I don't know how to best, describe what I like about, like with music. It's, hard to describe, but obviously I've liked what I've heard, and I'm going to be listening to it more. And obviously, if I come across any more obituary albums, I'll be picking those up. Now for something that actually came out this year, going into the Christian metal realm here, because that's my favorite choice of metal is Christian metal. Although it's starting, like I mentioned, starting to get into secular metal as well. But I think this is the only new album I picked up this year, and it's Death Requisite. Name of the album is Revisitation. They are, I believe, labeled as a symphonic death metal band. They're out of Tallahassee, Florida, and they actually contacted me on Twitter to let me know that this album's coming out because, well, if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I'm a metalhead. So they let me know that this album's coming out, and there's even a free track to download, and liked what I heard, and I picked up an album, and it's really good. Interesting mix of, death metal and symphonic music. It's an interesting combination. I don't think I've ever heard that before, but I definitely like it. They're on Rottweiler Records, so if you're interested in this album, go check it out. I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite albums this year. Another album that came out this year that I absolutely loved is Baby Metal's Metal Resistance album. This came out in February, if I remember correctly. I didn't check it out until around March or so, and needless to say, when I listened to it, especially track number 2, Karate, oh man, it just blew me away. Baby Metal's first album was really good, but they definitely showed improvement with this one, and I can't wait to see what they do with the next album. I know some metalheads like to, poo-poo this album because, you're mixing J-pop with metal, but, I like weird stuff like that. I weird combinations, and I just like metal together, so to me it works. I love it. I love this album. I have both their albums, Baby Metal and Metal Resistance, and I even want to get the vinyl and add that to my collection sometime. So I highly recommend Baby Metal's Metal Resistance. Now, this last CD that I picked up this year, actually last year because now it's 2017, still gotta get used to that. This band here, I think, besides Akira Ifukube, I'll have to double check, but I think this was my most listened to band of this year. It's another Japanese rock band, but no J-pop involved. This is just strictly rock metal, kind of like stoner doom metal, like Black Sabbath or Budgie. But the group is Ningen Isu, and the name of the album is, hold on, I gotta look it up again, because obviously this is in Japanese, so I had to look it up online real quick. The name of their album that came out last year is Kaiden Soshite Shito Eros, and this is one heck of an album. One review online that I read said this is their most heavy album and it's their best album so far, and I would have to agree, because I've slowly been going through their discography on Spotify, and this is the one that really jumped out at me, and I just had to pick it up. It is just amazing. The lead singer and guitarist, let's see here, Shinji Wajima, he is just an amazing guitarist. He has become my favorite Japanese guitarist. Originally my favorite Japanese guitarist was Takashi Yamaguchi from Sambo Master, because he's got I would call it a light, happy sounding style for his music, whereas Shinji Wajima, his style is, well, obviously influenced by Tony Iommi of Black Sabbath. It's just, absolutely amazing. And if you want to, see how amazing his guitar style is, listen to track number 12. Obviously on here it's in Japanese, but it's the title is Madame Edwarda. Holy cow, is that an amazing track! Not only is it is my favorite album off of this CD, it's also my brother's, because he heard it and not too long afterwards he went on iTunes and downloaded it for himself. So I highly recommend Ningen Isu's new album if you want to check out Japanese, I don't know if you would call it metal, well, maybe kind of like stoner metal, doom metal, something like that. If you're into like Black Sabbath and stuff like that, I would highly recommend this band. They are amazing. So that is my list of albums that I've picked up last year that I highly enjoyed. There is one that I listened to. It was on Spotify, but I don't have a physical copy yet. It's from a death metal band called Ruinous. I found out about these guys via unboxing videos for the Metalhead box, and I can't remember the name of the album. Let me look it up real quick. But I definitely liked what I heard on Spotify, and I'll be picking up the CD from one of my favorite metal sellers on eBay, Mad Rush Media. Let me just look this up real quick, get you the name of the album for Ruinous, just in case you want to check it out. Oh, here it is. Graves of Ceaseless Death. They're on, and that's from Dark Descent Records. I don't know how some of you purchase your metal, if you go through like Amazon or eBay or like Bandcamp or whatever, but that's the name of the album if you want to pick it up. The name of the group is Ruinous, and I just, let me bring that back up again. And the name of the album, just go over it again, is Graves of Ceaseless Death. Like I said, I don't own the CD of that yet, but I will, so that'll probably be on my list for top albums I picked up for this year once we get to January 1st of next year. Whew! So, that was an interesting video. Sorry about some of the flubs and stuff. I'm still getting better at this, and maybe I might try my hand at editing and you might not even see the flubs. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, peace and all that good stuff. Okay, I realized as I was editing the video that I forgot to include 2 albums in this video, so before I end it, I just want to bring these up real quick. One of the 2 albums I forgot was Comrade's Lone Grave from Face Down Records. They are, I don't know what kind of metal band you would call this. It's got your typical, I would say, like metalcore, screaming and yelling, but it's also got clean vocals by the bass player. Let's see her here. Her name is Laura McElroy. She does these really nice, clean vocals. So I don't know what kind of genre of metal you would call this, but it's definitely unique and a really good album. When Face Down Records had their, let's see here, when they had their sale, I think it was Thanksgiving time, I got this for like maybe $3 or something like that, so that was a good deal. And then the other album, I can't believe I forgot about this, is the Shin Godzilla soundtrack. Holy cow, an amazing soundtrack to an amazing movie. I was thrilled to hear that there's stuff from here from Akira Ifukube, and the other composer, Shiro Sagisu, I think that's how you pronounce his name. But his stuff on here is also really good, especially the first track, Persecution of the Masses, which you heard on the first official Godzilla trailer, not the teaser one, but the first full-length one. This soundtrack was amazing. This is Another one of those albums I've listened to over and over again in 2016. Right now, the physical copy, it does not have a release in the US. I had to import mine via Amazon.jp, the Japanese Amazon website. But it is available for streaming on Spotify, and you can get it off of Amazon's digital music service and iTunes. So, Shin Godzilla, one of the best albums to come out last year. Highly recommended. So, now, this is the true end to the video. I hope you liked it. Peace and all that good stuff.